My first days on the island are nothing but torture. Since I washed up on shore, it feels like I've stepped into a different world. One where everyone is beautiful and handsome, and secretly wants to torment your soul. Wake up, Prince of Gaius. It's time to give another drop of blood. Wait, they're taking blood from Onyx? Not if you tell me why you need my blood in the first place. The Queen has strictly told us not to divulge our reasons. And even if she didn't, I still wouldn't tell you anything. Of course you wouldn't. Every morning, Cora enters my hut to ask for samples. A lock of my hair, a drop of my blood, sometimes both. Ouch! There you go. Satisfied? Thank you. This will be useful for our research. Research? What do you think I am? A laboratory rat? It's for the survival of Mariana. You'll soon understand. For the survival of Mariana. Always the same cryptic answer. The thing around my neck serves as a reminder of my imprisonment. No matter how much I tinker with the collar, I still can't get rid of it. If you get even a bit too far from the island, the collar will electrocute you. Believe me, it's not a pleasant feeling. Stop trying to remove it. But I'm not trying to remove it. Yeah, sure, and I'm the Queen of Gaius. You could be. Just don't blame me when you fry yourself. Cora marches out of the hut, carrying with her my blood, my hair, and my dignity. Despite it all, there's always something that keeps me from hating this place. If a mermaid island exists, why not the Pearl Heart too? Maybe the closer I get to the artifact, the closer I can get to my missing friend. That's a good reason to stick around. Tonight, Lorelei summons me to her chambers. Good evening, my precious pet. The Queen lounges on a bed of silk, her tail shimmering with a faint glow. My oh my, aren't you looking more handsome each day? Probably because I'm losing more and more blood. What does the Queen want from me? Oh, nothing, just checking up on my wonderful prince. You've been here for days, but yet you haven't yet chosen a partner. Do you think you can decide soon? I'm not here to marry anybody. I just want to find my friend. What a shame. You have no idea how special you are. My wonderfully endowed prince. Eh? What did you just say? A queen doesn't repeat her words. Next time, keep your ears open. Well, since you're having trouble deciding on a partner, I'd be more than happy to offer myself. Alright then, let's do this. After all, I don't have a husband yet. Ooh ha ha ha. Lorelei laughs before eating a grape from her bowl. Lorelei has offered herself to become my partner. What should I say? No, thank you. That sounds nice. Yes, that does sound nice. Let's do this. I guess it makes sense to choose you. After all, royalty deserves royalty. Oh, you ambitious little thing. Lorelei rolls off the bed and glides towards me using her tail. You might be a prince, but even princes need to work hard for the prize. And you don't really mean to choose me, do you? You're still focused on finding this friend of yours. But maybe, just maybe, you'll forget about her once you meet my beautiful villagers. Don't worry, my sweet pet. Soon enough, you will find your place here. The only thing that I'll find is my friend. After that, we'll be gone. You spoke too soon. I've got a feeling you'll like it in Mariana. Oh, look, dinner's here. A group of servants enters the room and sets a tray of food on the table. The smell makes my stomach rumble. I haven't had a proper meal since the shipwreck. Hungry, my pet? If you want, you can join me for dinner. Lorelei gestures towards the table. Her eyes twinkle with mischief. Don't be shy. Eat with me. As a bonus, perhaps we can get to know each other. I carefully consider the offer. The food does look delicious. And dining with Lorelei sounds, well, intriguing. Maybe she's right. Perhaps I could learn more about her. What should I do? There's no option to hesitate. Eat dinner with Lorelei. The scent of seafood fills the air, making my stomach growl again. Hunger has taken over. Resistance is futile. Alright, fine, I accept your offer. Lorelei smirks from across the table. She clearly enjoys seeing me lower my pride. Only a foolish human would decline such a lavish feast. Is there a catch to this? Just say it. There is no catch. I'm only doing this from the goodness of my heart. As if I would believe that. Can you hear it beating? Thud, thud, thud. Lorelei clutches her chest and mimics the beating of her heart. Tonight, we dine together. What are we waiting for? Suddenly, Lorelei puts my plate on the ground. My eyes widen in disbelief. Wait a minute, she's treating Onyx as a real pet. She's having him eat his bowl from the floor? Come on now. What are you doing? Lorelei wears a wicked grin. You're my pet. Pets usually eat on the floor. Queen Lorelei, you're a mad woman. Something in the way she speaks, so commanding yet playful, gives me a pause. Don't, Onyx, don't be a masochist. I glance at the plate on the ground, then back at her. You're enjoying this too much. Against my better judgment, I lower myself to the floor. No! How could you, Onyx? That's a nice pet. Eat, my pet. My eyes land on an oyster. Without using my hands, I bend down and take a slurp. Onyx, what is this? Who are you? I don't know you. Despite my weird position, the oyster tastes amazing, warm and fresh. I love the way your tongue dances around the oyster. Hey, don't watch, it's rude. The queen can do whatever she wants, except to fail as a ruler, which I hope you're not doing. Well, yes, except for that. I move on to the mackerel, taking a bite while bent down on the floor. Like the oyster, it's filled with so much flavor. I like it when my pets are obedient. You're lucky that the fish tastes great. A special meal for a special prince. Try the squid. It's to die for. Again, I lower my head for a mouthful of grilled squid. Blah! Why is it so slimy? I cough a few times, spitting it back on the floor. Ha ha ha! I guess the squid didn't cooperate with your tongue. Disgusting. Why would anyone eat this? It's our delicacy. Then again, a human might have different taste. Lorelei picks up a piece of prawn. She begins to eat with an elegant poise. Say what you want, but I make sure to provide for my kingdom. Being a queen doesn't grant me special privileges with food. What I eat, my people eat. I straighten my body to stare at her, surprised by the sincerity in her voice. You really care about them, huh? I'm not just some power-hungry queen who likes to make handsome boys eat off the floor. Really? I wouldn't have noticed. For a moment, I thought you were only that. I can be both, my prince. With a smile, Lorelei takes my plate and returns it to the table. Enjoy the food. We eat in silence. The tension between us seems to have disappeared. For the first time since our fated meeting, I begin to see her in a different light. You mean a sadistic light, right? Right? Dangerous, sure, but she's also someone who cares about her subjects. Perhaps there's more to the mermaid queen than I thought. But that's for another time. Right now, it's time to go back into my hut. Thanks for the meal, Queen Lorelei. It was my pleasure. Have a wonderful night. Stop right there. I paused by the doorway. What more does she want from me? When I turn around, her eyes lock onto mine with fierce intensity. I want you to remember, you will always be safe with me. My queen. A warmth spreads through my body. I find myself inching closer, my eyes fixed on her face. Wait a minute, I feel like we skipped a lot of chapters. What is this? It's like an invisible force is pulling my strings. That's right, come closer. Unless she's using her powers as a mermaid to seduce me. Otherwise, this does not make any sense. Make it quick. Queen Lorelei waits for you. Yes, I'm coming. Suddenly, I'm inches away from her face. My lips hover inches away from hers, I feel the tingle of her breath on my skin. Then, just as swiftly as it began, the spell breaks off. Ooh, ha 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 ha. Lorelei leans back, a mischievous smile playing on her lips. I hold my breath, realizing how close I was to kissing her. But what just happened? Yeah, I thought so. Knew it. That was her spell. I wanted to test if my skills would work on you. It looks like they did. What the heck? Did you cast a seductive spell on me? I knew mermaids had tricks, but that was beyond anything I imagined. Lorelei just tried to seduce me with her magic. What should I do? Try run away? Tell her not to do it again? I don't think this will work, so try run away. Yes. Try? No, remove the try. Run away. That's what we need to do. You're a dangerous beast. All of you. I need to get out of here. I try running out of the door, but an invisible force pulls me back like before. Not again. I turn around, suddenly wanting to kiss the queen once more. What? When did you kiss her? Must fight the temptation. You can't escape, foolish mortal. We're not yet done. And don't forget about the collar around your neck. I want you to love me. No, I want to escape. Kiss me. No, I mean release me. Arr! Lorelei snaps her fingers, breaking me out of her spell. My heart won't stop pounding. Hey, you just did it again. That's not fair. The queen decides what's fair and not. Lorelei laughs, a sinister yet cute sound. I understand that you're scared, but I assure you that you're safe with us. Right now, you have no idea what we mermaids are capable of. Don't worry, soon you shall learn more. Good night, my sweet toy. With that, Lorelei shows me out of her quarters. My head spins from the spell that she cast on me. It felt great to be under her magic, but it's a pleasure that I never want to experience again. Agreed. I don't know what happened, but the next day, Lorelei allows me to search for Melodia. Did I hear correctly? You're letting me explore the island to look for my friend? Your body could use the exercise. The walk will do you good. And if you're unsuccessful, we can at least say that your friend isn't on this island. Are you sure about this, my queen? What if he finds a way to escape? He won't do such a thing, because you're going with him. What? I mean, yes, my queen, as you wish. Make sure to return before sunset. Those are strict orders. I want my pet to remember that he hasn't chosen a mate yet. Once he does, perhaps he'll get a bit more freedom. Finding a mate is the last thing on my mind. But for now, at least I'm getting the chance to look for Melodia. Cora walks ahead, making an effort to stay as far from me as possible. I'm not sure what she did to the queen, but she shouldn't have allowed you to leave. I've got better things to do than babysit. You don't have to come if you don't want to. Of course I need to come. If you run away, I'll be held responsible. And you will miss me, right? Don't get started on me. Soon we approach a wall that shimmers with a soft light. Whoa, what's this? A barrier created by mermaid magic. It hides Mariana from human eyes. Stepping past the barrier will trigger your collar. Then you get electrocuted. For now, I've turned off its effects. Let's continue. Still keeping her distance, Cora steps through the glowing wall. I follow behind her, and we find ourselves in a forest. There's a port just ahead. It's filled with humans, so maybe your friend is there. I don't understand. If you're trying to avoid humans, why live so close to a port? I'm not in a position to explain. You can ask the queen. Anyway, don't get any ideas. We're heading back by sundown. Then let's not waste time. Melodia, here I come. The port smells like fish, and the air is filled with the voices of merchants and sailors. For a moment, I think about screaming for help. I want to cry out that I'm being held captive by mermaids. But Cora's a legionnaire. Who knows what she might do? Melodia's got to be here somewhere. I elbow my way through the crowd, scanning every face, every shadow. But after walking for what feels like hours, there's still no sign of her. It's almost sunset. We need to head back to the forest. But we have barely covered any ground. This port is huge. Do you want to find out what happens if you disobey the queen? We're leaving. Now. Cora's right. I can't afford to anger Lorelei. Not yet. We turn away from the bustling port as the sun begins to set. Deep down, I can't shake the feeling that I'm getting closer to Melodia. For now, all I can do is wait. The sun hangs low on the horizon. It gets darker with each step. I stumble over roots and stones, my arms flailing to keep balance. Please keep up and don't even think about putting your human hands on me. No need to tell me twice. Also, try to avoid the shadows. The forest isn't as safe as it looks. What should I expect? Snakes? Bugs? Wolves? You wish. I'm talking about killer fairies and vicious dwarves. What? That sounds worse. But you're from the Queen's Legion. You will protect me, right? I'll protect you because the Queen ordered me to, not because I want to. A gust of wind sweeps past the trees, causing her to shiver. It's freezing. I thought mermaids could manage the cold. Without our tails, we're just as vulnerable to the elements as humans are. So why not transform? That way, you won't feel cold anymore. And how exactly do you expect me to return to Mariana with my tail? Cora expects an answer from me. What should I do? Offer to carry her? Tell her to glide across the grass with her tail? No, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, offer it is. By the way, this is not a premium choice, so free to use. If you want, I could carry you. Cora gasps, her eyes widen in shock. Why would an elite member of the Queen's Legion allow a human to carry her? I don't know, maybe because the wind's cold enough to kill her? The cold will not kill me. It's only a minor inconvenience. You carry me in front of the other mermaids? Dream some more. Alright, well, you have got a point. What do you suggest we do? We set up camp. I'm sure the Queen would understand. Sounds like a good idea. As long as Lorelei won't punish us. I'll do the talking once we're back. And it's Queen Lorelei to you. Yeah, as if. We gather some wood and start a bonfire. The flames cast a warm glow over the forest. Now that's more like it. For a moment, I allow myself to relax. But then I notice Cora, still shivering despite the heat of the fire. Looks like the wind is truly no match for her. Are you alright? Still cold? Yes, I didn't expect this at all. Do you want to grow your tail while we wait? I can't risk it. A human could pass by. Fair enough. I shuffle closer, careful not to touch any part of her body. Yes, she's a tough mermaid, but she can't hide how much the cold is affecting her body. What if I put my arm around her to give her warmth, nothing more? Is she going to get angry for breaking her no-touch rule? Most likely. But then again, what if she doesn't? What if she lets me do it? My heart pounds as I consider making a move. What should I do? What else? Just do it! Put your arms around Cora. I can't bear to see her suffer. Cora might bite my hand off for what I'm about to do, but I don't care. As the Prince of Gaius, it's my duty to be kind. It's alright, Cora. I slowly take her by the waist, expecting her to pull out a dagger and execute me. Her eyes catch my movement, but she doesn't push away. Instead, Cora huffs, clearly annoyed, but not rejecting my gesture. Can you please explain what you're trying to do? I'm trying to give you warmth. Look at you, shivering like a wet puppy. I hope it's fine. If not, I'm ready to get slapped in the face. Cora looks around the darkness, as if expecting to see anyone. Then she releases a deep sigh. Just this once. But don't put your slimy hands on my skin. If you do, you will regret it. Cora brandishes a curled fist. I know better than to get her on her bad side. I understand, mighty legionnaire. No skin contact. I slowly pull her by the waist, making sure to only touch her clothes. Before I know it, we're physically closer than we've ever been since we first met. Just to be clear, this doesn't make us friends. I wouldn't dream of it. Besides, I'm only protecting the Queen's soldier from freezing to death. If something happens to her, who will take care of the Queen? I didn't really mean what I said, but I figure it's what Cora wanted to hear. A very good point. Your services to the Queendom will not go unnoticed. I'll make sure of it. If we end up missing the curfew, I'll be the one to come up with an excuse. But don't expect to get the same privilege next time. The fire doesn't stop crackling in front of us. Slowly but surely, Cora begins to relax against my body. You can tell she's being cautious, making sure none of her skin touches mine. Somehow, her rosy scent puts me in a good mood. I don't blame you at all. Huh? What do you mean? I don't blame you for not wanting to touch me. This is the longest time I haven't taken a bath. That seems to make her laugh, but she quickly withdraws her smile. You're right, I hate the stench of humans. Finally, Cora pulls herself away, just enough to get back on her feet. Anyway, I guess it's proper to thank you for providing me with warmth. I feel better now. It's time we head back to Mariana. Sounds good. I'm glad to have helped. I want to make it clear that I don't owe you for this. If anything, you should be grateful that I didn't toss you into the fire. You're right. Thank you, Legionnaire, for not burning me tonight. Huh? Who's that? A scream pierces the stillness of the night. Someone might be in trouble. Let's go and see. That was scary. Arriving on the beach, we quickly see the problem. A mermaid tangled in a hunter's net, screaming in pain as the ropes cut into her scales. Ah! Help me! She's caught in a net. Oh my goodness! Should we help her? It hurts. It really hurts. The mermaid lets out a pained cry. She's growing weaker by the second. If we don't do something, it will be too late.